Last week I made some pineapple coconut soap just because I love the fragrance, and March break is coming up, and when I think March break I think of tropical destinations. Not that I've ever been to one, but that just brings to mind the fragrance of somewhere on the beach. So this week I am making some Sundae candles, mostly because I have these Sundae cups, 3 different kinds, and this one as well. And what I'm going to need to make my Sundae candles is, of course, wicks, fragrance, color, my scale to measure out my wax, the wax, of course, skewers for stirring, the fork because I'm hopefully going to whip up the ice cream topping part, which will be coconut flavored and nice and fluffy. At least that's the plan. And of course my heat gun. Whether I need the heat gun or not, time will tell. So anyway, this is everything that I need to make these candles. And since I like to use the double boiler method to melt my wax, and it's going to take a while, I will be back in just a little while once the pineapple portion of the wax is melted. Okay, now while we were waiting for our wax to dry, I put in our wicks and added our caution labels to the bottoms of the jars, because that's just something you always got to do, is add your caution labels. So our wax is melted, and we'll add our pineapple fragrance oil. I'm doing this left-handed, so if I look awkward, that's because I'm doing it left-handed. And a little bit of yellow color to give it that nice pineapple-y look, and stir it up. You can probably see over here, while I was waiting for this, I made some Rose Garden tart melts. I have those on order. So there we go. Our pineapple layer of our candles is ready to pour. So, turn on our scale, set our thing on, tear it out so it comes to 0. Nope, turn it back on. There we go, 0. And then when I fill this, I'm going to know how much wax I'm adding to our cup. Let's add some more. And a little more. 3. So that's a small one. I'm putting 3 ounces in there. Then it'll be topped up with the coconut layer of the ice cream sundae. Alright, I'm going to fill the rest of these up. You don't need to watch me filling. And we'll be back in a little bit. Okay. So now comes the experiment part of our sundae making. I have got the wax, the pineapple portion of the wax in the jars, and I've got our wicks standing upright. Now the plan is to make this look like a scoop of ice cream. So I haven't let it melt to complete liquid because I'm going to want it to come back to a semi-solid and hopefully make it look like whipped cream. And as you'll notice, I got bright during the last break, and while this was melting down, I went and I got my tripod so I can actually work with the hands I'm used to. So anyway, the first thing I have to do is add our coconut portion of the fragrance. We're going to both be finding out at the same time if what I plan on doing is actually going to work, because I've never done this before. I've not seen it done. So, we're about to find out. coconut. Yum. The smell is amazing. You're not going to want to watch me stir and stir and stir, so I'll shut this off, and when we get to the point where I think it looks right, we'll come back. Okay, this is the moment of truth. This is starting to get thick and gloopy, kind of ice creamy. Alright, let's see. Now, ice cream. This isn't exactly the way I had thought I'd going to be doing this, but it seems to be working. I was going to use an ice cream scoop until I discovered the last time I used my ice cream scoop for real ice cream, I had broken it, so I don't have one. I think that's looking not too bad. Not a whole lot of working time with this. As you can see, it's starting to set up already. A few little peaks on it. This one needs a touch more. Ice cream. There. What I think I'm going to do with the last of this is melt it down one more time. And let's put a red sauce on top of it. So I'll melt that, add some color, we'll sauce it, and our candles will be done.
Okay, we're about to add a little bit of the red color to our melted wax. Give it a stir, and once it's all mixed up, we'll pour it over the ice cream portion of our pineapple coconut sundaes.
So there we have it, our coconut pineapple coconut Sundae candles. The remainder of the coconut wax has been colored a dark red. I poured it over top of our ice cream coconut layer. I made a bit of a mess by dribbling on the outside, but that's okay. I can clean that up once it's dry, and they're all done. I hope you enjoyed this.
And here they are, all finished, our pineapple coconut sundaes. Thanks for watching.